I'll try to remember the name of the hormone, but it's a hormone that you inject cows and bulls to make the meat produce more. But the benefit of fish is that you cannot inject this hormone in fish, so it's probably the healthiest food of all. The best food of all probably is fish. You know, the only problem with
Yes.
fish is that it tastes like fish, right? but, but actually, I'm making a joke. I love
Hmm?
fish. I love fish with lemon. Do you know cod? Cod is the type of fish that you prepare for Christmas. Bacalao, right?
Oh,
Cod. People like cod.
I just tried this one
What's the
time.
name in Spanish? I forgot the name.
Bacalao.
Bacalao.
Bacalao. Yes.
Yes, right. Bacalao. So you cod, it's cod, C-O-D.
COP.
Well, C-O-D, cod. Cod, C-O-D.
COD. God.
D like C for carrot, O for Oscar, and D for Daniel. Cod. Like if you said codo,
God.
but instead of codo, cod. That is bacalao. Delicious. I love it. Well, I believe we were going to do a presentation if we had enough time, but I know that today was a busy day for you guys. So I wonder if we are going to have a presentation today or probably next Monday, next Tuesday.
Uh,
A presentation, teacher?
Yes, or we do it for next Tuesday. I believe we were going to watch a short video about any topic and then talk about the order of adjectives if we had the time and if we had the opportunity. If not, we do it till Monday, Tuesday.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Remember what we saw yesterday? Yes, of course. Remember that we saw a documentary about aircrafts, an aircraft crash. Remember?
Yes.
And we were talking about adjectives to define or to qualify objects, which are the objects that represent the most important thing for you. Let's make a list of 10 objects that are meaningful for you, that mean something. A book, a racket, tennis shoes. Let's write 10 concepts or 10 items that can be qualified and represent something for you. So let's write a list of objects that have a meaning for you, and then we're going to classify them. For example, for me, an object that is important for me is a house. So house can be old, can be Gothic, old Gothic house. That's the concept, right? But the word is house. So let's find 10 words that represent something for you. Which? Tell me 10 objects, please, that mean something for you.
Cell phone?
My car.
Sofa. Sofa.
Cell phone?
Cell phone. Cell phone, of course.
My car.
Car. Rug, for me, rug.
Tablet?
Tablet. Okay, what else?
Water?
Water.
My books.
Books. Correct. What else?
Headphones?
Food.
She's into electronics. Me, she's into electronics.
Food.
Food. Food or food? With T or with D?
With D.
Or D? T. Food.
D.
Okay.
Baby? Best.
Vest. What
Best.
else?
I don't know what is best.
No,
Vest
teacher.
is like a waistcoat or chaleco vest.
Oh, no, I mean Beth.
Bed.
No, this is my
Cama?
that's my word. But what
Okay,
was
okay.
your word? What was your word, Mitch?
Beth.
A bed. Bed or pet?
And my word
The pet
was
is not
food,
an
teacher.
object.
Sorry, guys. Let's, say your word again,
I
Mickey.
think the record is stuck, right?
The recording is stuck.
Could you listen
No.
to me well, teacher?
Yes, I can. I can listen to you clearly, Mickey. I think. Let's
For
see.
example, before I say food with D.
With the okay. With the food. Okay. Correct. Food.
And I think that
Okay.
Michelle said bed.
Bed.
Bed
Okay.
of
Bed.
cama?
Bed. Okay, Mitch. Thank you. Very good. Well, we have a good number of words now. Let's choose two adjectives for each of them. Let's choose adjectives for bed. Two adjectives that you like for bed.
Soft, warm,
Soft, warm bed. Okay, very
Warm.
good. Soft, warm bed. All right. Soft, warm bed. Another two adjectives for food.
mm,
Delicious.
hot,
Hot. Hot, delicious hot food. Okay, delicious hot food. Let's use one for sofa.
how can I say blando?
How can you say what?
Blando.
Soft too, soft,
Ah,
soft,
okay.
or tender. Tender is more like, no, but soft is better.
Comfy,
What is tender? I I think that tender is like a pieces of chicken or well, I think that they use this word too, right?
Tender is the
Tenders?
opposite of very hard. Tender is tierno. And then you can use
Okay.
it with animals. That animal is very tender, or you can use it as a characteristic of a person. Oh, that boy is very tender. That girl is very tender. As opposite to rude. Okay.
For example, I listen tender in Tenders de Pollo.
Yeah, the chicken is tender, so it's
Yeah.
ready to eat. If it's hard, then you chew and you chew and chew and you cannot make a bite. So tender is an important word. Mickey, yeah, tender. Yeah, let's talk about sofa. The sofa can be soft, soft, a soft sofa. Let me connect really quick. Sofa. How can the sofa be? Can be the studio sofa, right? The studio sofa, and
comfy,
can be
Big?
big, big studio sofa. Yeah, big studio sofa. What else? Let's see about headphones. Your headphones, Mitch. How are they? They can be Japanese,
Qual-
American,
quality,
quality head. Yes, quality. Are they American, Russian, Italian, Japanese,
Chinese.
Russian, Chinese,
Russian headphones? My quality Russian headphones. Okay, there you go. Quality Russian headphones. How about water? How is water? How can you qualify water?
delicious,
Delicious. And
Fresh. Fresh.
fresh. Okay.
Fresh.
Delicious fresh water, right? It can come also from a river, it can come from a pond, it can come from a famous company, delicious fresh water. Right? Okay. Car. How about car? How do you qualify car?
Fast.
Fast,
Luxury.
fast luxury car, fast luxury car, fast luxury car. Which goes first, luxury or fast? According to our table here. Where would luxury be? Purpose, material, origin, color, shape, age, size, opinion, maybe opinion, right?
Opinion, though.
And fast is what? It's also opinion. So they go the same, right? You can put more emphasis on this, a luxury fast car or a fast luxury car. In this case, they can be interchangeable because they are both opinion adjectives. How about a rug?
Fast.
How about a
What
rug?
is a rug?
Is alfombra. How can a rug be?
How can I say
Fancy.
Soft
Ah,
or smooth or soft. I think soft, expensive, soft, expensive rug. They are both qualities of the rug. Soft, expensive rug. How about a foot? Or how about a foot? Who can a foot be? Let's talk about shape. It said that it's pointed.
health. Ah,
Healthy,
health.
pointed. Which goes first? Pointed is like the shape, the anatomy, like anything is not like very square, but pointed. So that would be shape. And how about healthy? What is healthy?
It's an opinion.
An opinion. So goes first, right? A healthy pointed foot. Healthy goes first.
Healthy point.
Healthy pointed foot. All right, so healthy pointed foot. How about your books, Mickey? How are your books? They are what?
Helpful.
Interesting.
Interesting, helpful. They may be math books, which is the purpose. You can add more adjectives. You can say math, chemistry, business books, let's say. Business. You can have three adjectives. Interesting, helpful business books, right? There you go. Why do you put business books, business at the end? Because business is the purpose, right? What is that for? What is the purpose of that book? That's a business book.
Business.
Let's talk about Mitch's pets. How can your pet be?
I don't put bed.
Okay, so well, doesn't matter. How can a pet be? Can it be like
Beautiful,
silly,
amazing.
beautiful? Let's say that it's
Fun, funny.
funny, beautiful, funny, tiny pet, tiny. Size goes afterwards, right? Because first you put the opinion and then you put the size. Tiny is size, right? Size. Well, we basically are down to one, to vest. What can a vest be? A school vest, maybe? A school vest. The purpose is
What is vest,
like a
teacher?
uniform. Chaleco, chaleco, and
Dress.
Red, okay. So red is color that goes before, and the purpose is for school. So red school vest. Well, that's it. I know we need Mitch's tablet. The tablet. How can the tablet be
Useful.
useful? Useful. What else?
Useful Chinese tablet.
Chinese tablet. Which goes first? Useful is opinion, and Chinese is the origin. The origin. Chinese is the origin.
Useful first.
Very good. Okay, well, we're going to do something like this now in our book. Let's read the instructions, please. And let's do this exercise. Can you read the instructions, Mickey, please?
Who, teacher?
You.
If you can read the instructions, Mickey, choose the correct order.
Okay. Just choose the correct order of the adjective in the following sentences.
Okay, let's do the first one.
The woman is wearing a yellow long dress.
Yellow long dress. Okay, which one goes first? Goes yellow, which is a color, and long, which is size. So size is first and color is later. So size is first.
Long.
Long yellow dress. Let me put it here. Long yellow dress. So it is long yellow dress. Yes, Mitch.
Can you put a little more the table?
I'm sorry. Yes. I'll leave it here a bit longer.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, no problem. So we have number, opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose, and name. It's just a guideline. People will still understand you, but it's just a good guideline. So size, long yellow dress. So long yellow dress goes here. Number 2, Mitch, please. Oh, it's Mickey. You do number 2, Mickey, or Mitch?
The number 2, the first one was Mish.
The first one was you. So the number 2 is Mitch, please.
No, the first one was I.
Well, what's Mitch? Okay, Mickey, can you do number 2, please?
Yes. Peter is a thin, tall man.
Thin, tall man. Okay, let's see. Tall is size and thin
Is tall, thin man.
Tall, thin man, right? Sounds more natural.
Yes.
Thin, tall man. Thin.
Oh,
Well, it can be an opinion or it can be a shape. In either case, it can be thin, tall man. I think he's thin. If you consider he can be thin, it's your opinion, but you can say tall, thin man. Okay, tall, thin man is according to the rule, right? Tall, thin man. Okay, thank you. Mickey, let's do number 3, Mitch, please.
The company makes excellent farming products.
Exactly, because farming, well, excellent is your opinion, right? You believe that they are excellent. And farming is what? Do you think is the purpose? Purpose, exactly. They are farming products. Like if somebody sells you expensive beauty products. Yeah, expensive is your opinion, and beauty is the purpose, right? They help people outstand or look fresher or nicer or whatever. So expensive beauty products. For example, Vogue or which company makes expensive beauty products? What company makes expensive beauty products? Revlon
Hmm,
or not?
maybe
Revlon.
Revlon?
Revlon, I think, because my mom used to buy those products a lot, Revlon. I mean, we never used them because we were only boys in my house. We were five brothers. So we never use these products. But my mother used them a lot because mothers. Well, my mother, I don't know other mothers, but my mother, she always wanted to look nice, right? So she was always trying to put makeup and lipstick, and so she wore expensive beauty products. All right. Number 4, please.
Yes, sure. Lalo recently departed on a long camping trip
Very good. Long camping trip. Correct, Nikki. Why long camping trip?
because camping is the purpose and is next in the. It's almost at the end of the table.
Exactly. So anything before that is very good. Excellent. Good job. Let's do number 5, Mitch. Can you please?
Um, I love eating big red strawberries.
Yes, yes. Size is first and color is later. So you said big red strawberries. Excellent, Mitch. Thank you. Number 6, Mickey, please.
Uh-huh. The young intelligent woman did well on the test.
The intelligent is what? Is your opinion? Or what is
Yes.
intelligent? So intelligent is the first one in the list, right? So that goes at the left.
Opinion?
So is intelligent young woman? Is that what you said? The intelligent young woman, right?
Yes.
Did well on the test. Very good. Thank you, Mickey. Let's see number 7, Mitch, which I deleted number 7, but no, that is 7.
The ticket costs 10 US dollars.
Exactly. What is 10?
A number and
Number,
US the region.
the origin, exactly. Perfect, Mitch. And finally, number 8, Mickey, please.
The scientists have found a new great cure for the disease.
New grade. What is great? You think that is great, right? Probably is great, actually. Actually, probably is great. But then is great is your opinion, correct? Or people think that it's great. Could be great, of course. And
That's true.
new, what is new? Is the probably is the age of the object, right? Can be new age. So we should say what? What is the right answer then?
Great new.
Exactly. Very good, Mickey. A great new cure for the disease. So it's just a matter of practicing. Just practice and practice. Normally, English has or puts 2 adjectives before a noun. It's very strange that they put 3 or 4. It's very unusual. It makes almost no sense. But 2 is common. 2 adjectives is very common. This is a very common. That's a great new book. That's an amazing, and if you give your opinion, that's normally the first adjective. It's an amazing new bag. is a fantastic whatever, right? Fantastic American TV set. It is phenomenal. That's why you always give your opinion. It's an amazing, fantastic, phenomenal, gorgeous, incredible, marvelous, whatever. There is a word, Mitch and Nikki, which I read in a book recently, which I find very nice. I love this word. This is of the subject. The word sag. Sag. Okay, what do you think this word means? Sag. It's very unusual. Sag. What is the meaning? I will give you two sentences. People can sag my beliefs, but never my values. Okay. What is
Could be mm,
Mm, hundir o intentar quitar
like
algo así.
okay? That is
como
more like
hundir.
sink, similar to sink. Yeah, there is another meaning for sag. There is another meaning. I mean, sink
Caer,
is one of them. Okay, it's a derogatory. People can sag my beliefs. Beliefs actually is with F.
quitar,
Juzgar.
More or less, yes, yes, yes. Is okay. We have two important words which are strengthen, which is fortify, strengthen, or weaken. Strengthen is fortify. You're going to fortify your muscles. You go to the gym and you fortify your muscles. If you don't do exercise, then your muscles become to sag, which is the same as weaken, sag. Become weak. That's weak. So the word sag is,
It's like debilitar.
that's exactly what it is, exactly that. Sag. So let's see the application of this uncommon verb, which is very, I find it very beautiful. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's very uncommon. People can sag my beliefs, but never my values. I believe in Santa Claus, but I noticed that well, I don't know what Santa Claus does not exist, right? So my belief in Santa Claus has been sagged, but I still believe in some values, right? So you will find words that are not common, and that gives you a lot of power in your language. For example, the word that I love to is deft. So I say Mitch and Nikki could solve all of my riddles. They are so deft. What do you think deft is? Brilliant, dumb, astute, cunning, curious, innocent, naive. What is deft?
um,
Mm,
capaz,
Deft, yes,
Hábiles.
capable, skillful, bright, yeah. So let's see, give me synonyms of this word in English, please. Skillful, able,
habilidoso,
yeah, but in English,
skillful,
skillful, able,
able,
smart,
smart, deaf,
clever,
intelligent.
clever,
intelligent,
intelligent,
brilliant, cunning. Well, cunning is more like astute.
Astute.
Which?
Astute.
Astute, okay, astute, absolutely. So you, for one word, you can find you can find lots of synonyms, right? So, for example, in SAG, you can have weekend, you have dim, you can have dampen, um, etc. So you have lots of similar words that you can use in a language, right? Well, I'm going to ask you to please. This is not an easy exercise, but it's very interesting. Try to find a word. You can look it up in a dictionary. You can look it up in a reading. You can do whatever you want, but find a word that you believe is not common. That you think this word is close to impossible, or that you think that it's very unusual. Look it up in a dictionary, look it up in a book, in a magazine, in the internet, whatever. In English, please. But try that
Teacher.
this word is pretty for you. Try to look for a word that you find pretty. Like in my case, I found the word sag, and I fell in love with this word, sag. So look for a word that you like.
Stunning.
Stunning. Okay, that's a nice word. Can you spell it for me, please?
Stunning.
Again, Mitch, please. STU.
Stunning.
Stunning. Yeah, it's an amazing word. You can say, I am stunned. I am stunned. Or, yeah. Let's ask Mickey the meaning of this word. Mickey, what do you think stunning means? Actually, there is something like this called stongan. There is something which is called stongan. What do you think stunning is?
I think that stunning is like something amazing.
More or less, yeah, more or less. What else can you say about that word, Mickey? Stunning.
I think that I wrote this word before, and it's something like impresionante or
Impressive,
incredible.
yes. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yes. Hypnotizing, right. Actually, this is called a stun gun, which is, well, I'll show you a picture of a stun gun. Stun gun. It's a device that uses high voltage to paralyze a person when they, like this is a stun gun. You see? Stun gun takes a paralysator. So stun gun is something that leaves you like a stunned, right? So it is correct, right? You are paralyzed, you are shocked, you are amazed, you are impressed. So stunning, that is stunning. But it's a very, very pretty word, I think. Why do you like it, Mitch? Why do you like this word?
I discovered this word when some people told me about comments about my drawings on Instagram. I never heard this word before. I knew now that means impresionante. Feels cute.
That's a very nice compliment. Stunning drawings. How are you drawing? Just stunning. Okay. It's a very shocking drawing. Very nice. Good compliment. How about your word, Mickey? Let's talk about your word.
Sorry, teacher?
What is the word that you found that you identify as very pretty or impactful or strong word?
I found, I don't know how to say correctly, but I think that is finifugal.
Can you spell it, please?
Yes, F
F
I N I F U G A L.
finifugal. Oh my lord, I have no idea what that word is. Finifugal. Let's guess. Let's try to guess. What do you think that word means, Mitch? Finifugal.
No, I have any idea. It's the first time that I listen. And
Finifugal. It has a apparently Latin origin because of the word fini. Can have a Latin origin, something that has an end, probably, and fugal, something that is not long lasting, but something that is short. Probably has an equivalent meaning to
Yes.
short. Is it?
has a relation with
Uh,
some subject about exercise?
Maybe, well, I don't know, could be brief or short, but that's only in my imagination. Probably it's the total opposite. What is finifugal, Mickey?
well, I found that finifugal, I don't know how to say, is afraid of finishing anything.
A what?
Afraid of finishing anything.
Oh, you don't want anything to finish or to end. Finifugal. Okay, you don't. Okay, fini because of the end, right? This comes from Latin, fini, and fugal probably you don't want something to finish. Finifugal. Okay, that's a nice word. Well, this is a good exercise that probably you should do regularly. And I'm going to give you something just for fun, for homework, and we continue with our topic. But just for you to try to identify these two words. I'm going to give these words for you, but for homework. Boisterous, and the other is savvy. Savvy is a word that I like very much. Savvy. These are two words. These are two adjectives. Children are normally very boisterous. Some people too, of course, but normally children, which is opposite of quiet or silent, is the opposite. People that talk too much, that too loud, and savvy. Savvy is a beautiful word that I love. I'll give you these two words for you to check later on. Savvy, boisterous. There are many more words, of course. Well, okay, Mitch, Mickey, thank you very much. Let's move on with our exercises here. Let's read this exercise now, please. Can you guys?
Yes, sure. Use use three adjectives before the following nouns. See the sample.
Okay. Can you read the first sentence, Mitch?
First one, woman. The smart, skinny young woman is planning to change jobs.
Very well. What type of adjective is smart?
Inteligente.
Yeah, no, but what kind of
Opinion.
word is it? What kind of adjective is it?
Opinion?
Opinion, size, age,
Opinion.
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 Smart, skinny. Yeah, opinion. Skinny.
Skinny could be the shape.
No, skinny is the size. She's skinny. She's small. The opposite is big. She's very skinny, small.
Okay.
And Yeah, skinny. Yeah, because the shape has more to do with the silhouette. Round, square, oval. It can be big or can be small, but the shape is round, right? You can have a small circle or a big circle, but the shape is still round, right? So skinny is small, petite, and
Okay.
young. What is young?
Age.
Age, perfect. So very good, Mitch. The smart, skinny young woman is planning to change jobs. Mountain. What can you say about a mountain?
Mm, big.
Big. What else? Big. What else?
Um, we could use stunning in this example.
Why not? Yes, stunning. But stunning is the stunning
Opinion.
big opinion. Big. What else? A purpose for a mountain
Um,
or an origin or
how can we say empinado?
okay, that's steep. Very,
Malaysian.
very. That's a great adjective. Which steep is empinada. Now, what type of adjective is steep? What type of adjective is that? Steep.
Opinion?
Is opinion or
Shape.
is shape? Has a shape, right? It's like a shape, steep, because you use the steep. You use that in analytic geometry. The line is very steep. You can say we're gonna make a Cartesian plane, right? And in this Cartesian plane, you're gonna find the x-axis and the y-axis, and then you have a line that is very steep. This is not so steep. This is moderately steep, and this line is very steep. So is the position. The position has to do with what? With
I think that is
probably
shape.
shape. Probably shape. Yes. So what goes before Mitch? Size or shape?
Shape?
Shape goes at the right and size goes at the left, right? So stunning big steep mountain. Okay, let's read that, please. Let's read it, Mitch.
Um, we have to add something else, right?
That's it. Three adjectives. Stunning big steep mountain. Your opinion, the size and the shape. Your opinion, big. I mean, stunning, big, and steep. Very good. That's the three adjectives. Let's talk about a man. What do you think of that man? What can you say?
The strong.
Strong. What
Mm,
else?
Old?
Old. Old goes before or after? Old is age.
After?
After. Strong.
a strong old man.
Old. The strong old what?
The strong old man.
Man. Mm,
Ah,
One more.
we need more.
strong,
Turkish.
Canadian?
Mexican.
Canadian or Mexican, okay. Mexican man. Mexican or Mexican. You can actually say Mexican Canadian, right? Maybe his mother was Canadian and his father was Mexican, or the opposite. Maybe his mom was Mexican and his father was Canadian, whatever. All right. Very good. Excellent example. Let's talk about a building. How can a building be?
High,
Construction.
tall, tall,
Tall,
tall,
tall,
Luxurious.
luxurious. Okay, luxurious is your opinion, right? Luxurious, tall, and can be an apartment building or can be an office building, can be a business building, can be a
Club.
what?
Club.
Club? Club? What was that what you said? Yeah, people get together. It's a club building. So the luxurious club building, that's a great phrase. Very, very good phrase. The luxurious tall club building. All right, let's talk about music. How can the music be? The genre would be the purpose, right? Can be rock music, can be jazz music, can be salsa music, whatever, classical music, instrumental music. Festive is my opinion, right? So what do we say about music?
best,
Say that again, Nikki, please.
yes, sure. Best,
Best, the best. Okay, that's an opinion, correct? The best.
Rhythmic.
I am sorry, Mitch, I couldn't hear. Can you repeat that?
I'm not sure. Rhythmic. Rhythmica.
rhythmic,
Ah,
rhythmic,
rhythmical, which is
house
funny,
music,
but rhythm, house music. Is that it? Well, that sounds really good. You would never think that rhythm has two H's, right? Because in Spanish it has none, but in English it has two H, rhythm. Okay, how can it be, how can it have two H's? It's one of the mysteries of language. Rhythm, rhythm, two H's. It's funny. Well, car, what about car? We already did this. Car. Can be a sports car. Sports car. Sports is the purpose. Maybe an origin, can it be
New.
Italian? What? New Italian or American or German? How about
the new
that?
Italian sports car.
Yeah. Was a gift for Miguel's kids when they learned English. Their dad bought him an Italian sports car. I'm going to tell your dad that you're making true progress in English, that he gets ready the Italian sports car. Okay. Book. How can the book be? Be a book.
Long.
The
Or extends.
Is
Extends. Or long. Long is good. What else, Mickey?
the business,
Business book. Business is purpose, correct?
Yes.
And long can be two things. If you believe that it's very long, very extensive, in your opinion, or it's very big, right? So it can be two things. It can be that you believe, oh, this book is very extensive, it's your opinion, that's probably has too many pages, or it's big, it doesn't fit
The shape
the shape. Okay, so probably doesn't
or
fit in the bookcase. The long business book. One more adjective.
um, red.
The long, okay. Where does red go? Between long and business, before long, or after business?
After business. No, before business.
Before business, exactly. Yes, Mitch, you are doing it correctly because it has color, origin, material, and purpose. But it's after size. So you said long, red, business book. Good job. The long red business book. And finally, a banana. We know that it's yellow, of course, but what else?
Big.
The big,
The big uh, so sour
Delicious.
green.
sour green,
Huh.
sour green, or sour, it can also be sour sweet. Sour sweet. It's not ripe yet. It's not mature. Well, sour sweet, the ripe can be ripe. Ripe is ready to eat. It's mature. Ripe is mature. The avocado, the banana, the mango are ripe, ready to eat, or are not ripe, not ready to eat. But the flavor can be sour sweet. But what is sour sweet, Mitch? Is your
Agridulce.
yeah, but is that your opinion or is a characteristic of the banana? It's your opinion, right?
My opinion, but I said sour green. Green. Color
Sour
green.
green. I'm sorry, sour green. Like this,
Uh-huh. Then no ripe.
not ripe. Big sour green banana. Excellent. Well, this is kind of easy. This makes me think of great. I don't want to talk about books. I want to talk about authors. You know that there is an institute here called Rudyard Kipling, right? Rudyard Kipling. Do you know who Kipling was? You know who Rudyard Kipling
Uh,
was? Who was Rudyard
who was a
Kipling?
writer?
Yeah, I said, please don't tell me that it's a school. Yeah, it's a school. Right, yeah, very famous writer. From where, Mickey, Mitch? Where was Rudyard Kipling from? People, the British consider him British, but
I
he was
don't
born in
know.
India. Okay, he was
India?
born in India, but the British consider him British because he was a fabulous writer. When the United Kingdom or when Great Britain had control over India, so he actually was educated in London. He received a fantastic education, very brilliant writer. And I would like to share a very, very extremely beautiful poem that he wrote. But before I deviate from the subject, I would like to mention some other great writers that I would like you to read in original English sooner or later. Probably my favorite is John Steinbeck. John Steinbeck. All these people have something in common. They are fantastic writers. There's another one which is American, Henry Miller. They are all great writers. So think of the names: Rudyard Kipling, James Joyce, William Faulkner, John Steinbeck. They're all writers in English. Some of them, William Faulkner, James Joyce, John Steinbeck, have been Nobel Prize winners of literature, like Octavio Paz, but Octavio Paz from Mexico won the literature Nobel Prize for writing in Spanish. But these guys write in English, and they write just amazing. I'd like to ask you to read a fabulous poem from Rudyard Kipling called If. It's one of the most amazing poems. If is. Can you find it and read it, please? Let me open a Jamboard maybe for you guys. I'm going to open a Jamboard probably. And you can paste it over there, Mickey, please. Really, I'll do this really quick. It will take me a second. You can please paste the poem here. And maybe between...
Here.
You got it. Okay, beautiful. Awesome. Let's paste the poem. If. I'll send you the link. Share. And not only read it, but think about it. Think about this poem. Don't only read it, but think about it. Copy the link. And I'm going to copy the link here in the chat. And also... I'll paste it here where it says classes. Give me a second, classes. Here. Okay, there is the link to the Jamboard. So you can please paste it here, Mickey, in the Jamboard. And then Mitch and you read it.
Me, teacher.
Okay. So you're here. It's not too long, but it's extremely beautiful. Yeah. If by Rudyard Kipling. If
I put the Jamboard.
Oh, you put it in the Jamboard?
The link?
Oh, you put the link. Okay. Ah, fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, I see it. So let me open it here. Thank you, Nikki. Okay, here we go. All right, let's read the first paragraph and let's alternate maybe between you read one paragraph and Mitch reads another one. Okay, let's read it, Nikki, please. I'm not sharing, right? Let me share. Let me share the screen. I need to share. It's an absolutely lovely poem. Okay, here it is. Sorry, there, okay.
Okay, If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too.
Okay, Mitch, second paragraph, please.
If you can wait and not be tired about waiting, or being lied about don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to nothing, and yet don't look too good, nor talking too wise.
Nikki.
If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster, and treat those two impostors just the same,
If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twist pancakes to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stop them build enough with worn up tools.
you can make one hit of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose, and start again to your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss.
If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and sell honor when there art is nothing in you except the will which says to them, "Hold on, hold on."
If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings none, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but know much,
If you can feel the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distant run. Yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you be man, my son.
To be a man Muslim. Okay, I absolutely love this poem. What do you think of it? What does it make you feel, first of all? What's your feeling about it?
Uh, it's like someone telling to another an inexpert person to know themselves. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
to know himself or herself exactly,
uh-huh.
Mitch. Very, very good. Exactly. What's your feeling, Mitch? What does it make you feel?
Mm, how can I say reflexivo, reflexive?
Reflexive. Okay, very good, very nice. How about you, Mickey?
sorry, teacher.
How do you feel when you read this poem? What does it make you feel?
Well, I never read this poem before, but I really agree with them with him because it's true. I think that if you are good with yourself and you give the best of you, uh, you are you found your purpose here in this life.
Finding your purpose. Well, that is a phrase that I like very much. Finding your own purpose. Let's look for your one or two favorite phrases in this poem that you say, this is my absolutely favorite phrase. In my case, I'll show you which ones. Actually, it's not one phrase, is this one here. If you can make one heap of all your winnings, and risk it all, turn on pitch and toss. It's like you have your fortune, you risk everything, you lose it, you start again all over from scratch, and you don't care about your loss. In other words, that that reminds me a little bit of the book of Job in the Bible. That Job lost everything. He lost his fortune, he lost his family, he lost his friends, he lost absolutely everything. He started back again and he never complained to God, right? He says, well, you gave everything to me, I give it back to you or you take it from me, right? He does not complain about anything and he just starts over again. So this is, for me, an absolutely fabulous line. One hit all your winnings, risk it all, and turn on pitch and toss like a volado, right? Pitch and toss, and lose and start again, and never breathe a word about your loss. You don't complain about your loss. I lost it, well, I lost it. Let's go ahead. That's my very favorite phrase. But of course, there are many. Which is your favorite phrase, Mitch or Mickey?
Um, the mine is if you can fill the unforgiven minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it.
That's fabulous. What do you understand by that, Mickey?
That if you really approach your time in things that helps to you, you know the purpose here in this life.
Fabulous, yeah. That means that every minute counts, right? Every minute counts. Fantastic. Brilliant. How about you, Mitch? What's your favorite phrase or paragraph? Favorite paragraph?
I think is if you can dream and not make dreams your master. I think it means that if we have a dream or a goal, we have to fight and effort or esforzarse for making them through.
Okay. Yes. Continue.
I think just we have the control of our actions.
Okay. What does it mean when he says, and not make dreams your master? That means that you have a dream, but you don't become excessively obsessed or with obsession towards your dream, right? You have some flexibility. Or what do you understand by that, Mitch? If you can dream and not make your dreams your master.
And not make your dreams your master. When it says not make dreams, I think that someone is doesn't. I don't know how to say esforzándose.
Making an effort.
Making an effort to make through their dream.
Okay, so in a way, you would maintain some flexibility. Probably when I was a kid, I wanted to become an astronaut. But okay, there is a point in life when I said, well, becoming an astronaut is really not an achievable dream, or it's not something practical, or it's not something. I mean, like I can do something else too, right? I don't become a slave of my dream. It says, not make dreams your master. You maintain your freedom of choice. You can change. It's legal to change. Very good. Did you know that Kipling was a poet too?
No, teacher.
He's a great writer, a great poet. Well, he has this poem which is a fabulous poem. I absolutely love it. Well, these other guys, James Joyce, William Faulkner, and John Steinbeck, Henry Miller, are great writers. Let's suppose that you have to read one of these authors. How would you make a decision? Somebody tells you, okay, Mitch, Mickey, if you want to save the world, you need to read one of these 5 authors. Kipling, Joyce, Faulkner, Steinbeck, or Henry Miller, right? But you need to make a wise choice. Who would you choose and why? You need to justify your choice. Who would you read?
Maybe I will choose Kipling because it's the name that I listen more times,
Okay.
and for the school too.
Who? Okay.
And for the school, the Kipling.
Okay, because of this. Okay. All right. How about John Steinbeck? Can you Google him really quick? Can you Google John Steinbeck really quick? How about him, John Steinbeck? He has a fantastic book called East of Eden. East of Eden, which is a classic. He has The Grapes of Wrath.
Of the
He
grad.
has Wrath of Mice and Men, which are great books. The Grapes of Wrath. Grapes. Grapes of Wrath. He has these three fabulous books. I read East of Eden and The Grapes of Wrath. I read these two. This is an amazing book. This is also fabulous. This I have not read it yet, but I need to read it.
The East of Eden. What's about
East of Eden is
Eden?
East of Eden is a book about two brothers that fight for the love of their father. And you remember the story of Adam and his two sons, Cain, and the other one that was Abel and Cain. Remember the biblical story about these two sons of Adam and Eve? You have Adam and Eve who had two sons, Abel and Cain, and then Cain killed his brother. You know that story? Well, it's a similar story of two brothers that are fighting for the love of their father. It's an extraordinary movie. Absolutely extraordinary novel. I'm sorry, it's not a movie, it's a novel. They made a movie out of it with James Dean, an old movie, but that's a great story. And the language that he uses, it's just amazing. Well, I'd like to ask you something. I'd like to ask you something. If you have an opportunity, choose a short writing from these people. Can be short story, a short novel, or a poem or something, and see if you can read something from these people. Try it. Okay. Read something from any of these people. See if you can read something. Short story, essay, poem, short novel, anything.
Okay, teacher. Yes.
And you're going to be delighted with the rich use of the language that they have. It's just fabulous. You see literature in another way. You will absolutely love it, Mickey and Mitch.
Perfect, teacher.
Okay.
And we need
Well, I'm gonna let
to
you go
explain
because
what we
it's
learned
getting
about
late.
that.
Excuse me? Yes, explain about that, please. About the reading that you make. Okay.
Yes, sir. We need to do explanation later.
Yes, please. Yes. So you read about it, and then you do a little explanation, of course. You explain about it,
Okay,
Mickey.
sure.
Of course, there are
Perfect.
other authors. You also have other English authors, Chesterton, of course, Chesterton, and you have Oscar Wilde, which are great authors as well. But you have John Steinbeck, William Faulkner, James Joyce, Henry Miller, Rudyard Kipling. Okay?
Okay, teacher. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's stop here, I think. Say goodbye to Mitch. She had to use the restroom, but say hello to her for me and to your family, to your dad, to your mom. And see you on
Yes,
Tuesday,
teacher.
Nikki. You guys take care.
See you, teacher. Take care. Thank you.
See you. Enjoy. Have a wonderful day. A nice
You as
weekend.
well, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you.